YouTube. She got not your average trucker. Back at it. Thursday, May the 7th, 2020. Another video, man. Just wanted to holler at everybody. Probably said it in my last like 5-6 videos, man. I know it's rough out here for a lot of people. Really, really rough. Hold your head, man. You know, don't know how long you gotta hold your head, but hey, hold it. You understand? Rates out here is trash. You know what I mean? The morale of a lot of people out here is trash. It's a lot of black and brown people, you know, out here losing their life with COVID. It's a lot of black and brown people out here being unarmed and getting murdered. But at the end of the day, man, you know, it's a lot of people out here with zero religion. You know, there's a lot of atheists out here, and I get it. You know, hard to believe in something you never seen. But likewise, it's hard to live this difficult life without believing in something. You understand? Something has to convince you to get out of bed every day. It can't just be, you know, I'm trying to make $1. You understand? Because there was times in my life when I had plenty of dollars, but my health was no good. Or I had plenty of dollars, but I had legal trouble. You understand? So the only thing that got me through obstacles in life, you know, is that religion that was instilled in me as a kid. You understand? But needless to say, man, another week in the books almost. You know, keeping all my trucks moving. You know, just trying to do the things that a hustler has to do to keep, you know, keep everything going, man. You know, shout out to everybody sending me emails that are completely and utterly frustrated with, you know, their lack of ability to, you know, secure freight. It's funny because right here in the Charlotte area, it's been on the news like every night. There's a lot of, there's one guy that done, you know, news channels have those investigative reporters and all that. So it's a guy out here out of Cornelius, North Carolina, which is like right outside of Charlotte, man. It's like freaking 20 miles outside of Charlotte. Not even that much, but anyway, he reached out to one of them investigative reporters, basically talking about how grimy brokers are being right now. You understand? So the investigative reporter is doing this, that, and the third. Ended up reaching out to a member of the Senate, and they're supposed to be trying to work on a bill now to make it like some guaranteed minimums that brokers have to pay carriers or something like that. Whether it will work or not, who knows, man. I'm always like, you know, I'm in the real estate game, right? So in North Carolina, the highest commission that a realtor can get is 6%. You understand? So if you got one agent that lists the house and sells the house, that agent is getting 6%. Or if the seller, if the buyer shows up with a buyer's agent, they split it, blah, 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 right? So a lot of people feel that it should be the same way for brokers. Like, you understand? It should be, you know, if they get a load for $1,000, they should only be entitled to 10% of it or whatever. It's a lot of people that feel that way. I got mixed emotions about it because, like I say, I'm a broker too. But the main reason I started my brokerage is because I started being offered a lot of freight that I didn't have trucks to handle. So I needed to sell those loads. You understand? I didn't start a brokerage because I'm trying to make that my bread and butter. I'm trying to make a whole lot of money being a broker and not a carrier. You understand? That was my motive in it. And likewise, when I post loads, other than the people that are idiots and that, you know, shoot lowball offers at me and I go ahead and take them. But other than that, when I post a load, I'm not out here trying to make a killing because I'm a carrier also. So in my mind, I know the average truck out here is getting such and such miles per gallon. they probably paying a driver this amount. So I could figure out in my head before I even post the load typically what the profit margin would be on it for a carrier, and I look out that way. You know, if I make a couple dollars off of it, I'm fine with that. I'm not out here trying to make 50% of the damn load and the carrier getting another 50%. That's freaking asinine. Damn, look at all these cars at the Chick-fil-A, boy. But needless to say, so I get it, man, on both ways, where there's people out here that think brokers, because at the end of the day, we not really doing nothing, man. We answering the phone. That's pretty much it. Because if something happened with that load, I'm going after your insurance. I'm not, you know, it's not coming off my insurance. I'm speaking as a broker, so I get it. And there's also another weird thing going on in Charlotte. It's probably going on in other major areas also. It's this predatory towing. There's tow companies around Charlotte that are towing or putting boots on trucks while people are in them. So say you like parked in the street, or you parked at some business overnight, you know, just sleep. There's tow companies coming out here hooking up to your truck with you in it, and making you pay ridiculous amounts in order to get your truck back. They had this, it was on the news, it was on like 3 different news channels. A freaking tow company out of Charlotte, or maybe Gastonia, I can't remember, but was charging trucks like that are like, some of them were illegally parked. You understand? They might have been in a truck sleeping on a property. You know how it is, man. You know, you driving and you know, it's time for you to shut down, and you just find some vacant parking lot, and you just like, hey, I'll park here, go to sleep, you know what I mean? Wake up, deliver my load, whatever, you understand? So it's people out here getting, the tow truck is hooking up to them and charging them like $4,000, $4,000 in order to release the truck. First of all, how many, you know, small carriers even got that? How many drivers actually have that? The answer is probably 0 to the driver portion of it. Good God, look at all these people. Hungry, right? And the only thing I'm gonna pass before I get to the crib is a freaking Chick-fil-A. And it looks like the entire city of Charlotte is at this Chick-fil-A, dog. I guess I used the app and put a carry-out order in. I don't even know if that'll be quicker. Should have did that instead of making a video. But anyway, back to my point. So it's a lot of news reporters that have gotten involved because this one particular tow company was charging extraordinary prices, putting boots on trucks, towing trucks. The cheapest bill is like $4,000 because they charging $2,000 for the truck, $2,000 for the trailer, and then charging you an extra 20% if you're not, you know, if you ain't paying cash, man. So it's become a big thing on the news. Some lawyers then got involved, and so they basically got a they basically trying to put that tow truck company out of business because they doing predatory towing, man. So all you out here that's, you know, don't necessarily have your own property to park on, and you're parking in the street or you parking in some old building or whatever you doing, y'all be careful, because, you know, that's a area that's not always regulated, man. It's pretty much, you know, whatever number they come up with in their mind, they can pretty much charge you. And, you know, that's your choice. How you get your truck back is you got to pay it, unless you get the law involved, which may or may not work, man. So y'all be careful, man, because as much as the country needs the freight that comes off of trucks, like, they just don't respect us like they should, you understand? Like, especially in Charlotte, man. I own 2 lots where, you know, I charge people to park, but however, including my lots, and there's a few other lots that are for pay out here, there's still not enough parking spaces versus the amount of actual trucks that are in this area, you understand? And it's crazy. And it's like you got people parking at Walmart or Lowe's or whatever, getting tickets and getting harassed. And it's like, yo, every single item in this country was on a truck of some sort at some point. And it's like, you would think it was just like a war against us truckers, man. It is insane. You know, from predatory towing to police giving out stupid tickets. I mean, it's people parked on side streets that's not affecting anything and still getting tickets for being illegally parked. It's like, first of all, as a cop, what the hell was you even doing out there? There's no reason to be there, man. But it is what it is, man. It's a grimy world we live in. They just don't appreciate us enough. They don't respect us enough, and they think we all morons, you understand? Look at Chick-fil-A way up there, B. I'm in like a Best Buy parking lot. That's how backed up Chick-fil-A is. But it is what it is, man. And they don't even have a regular menu. It's like, you made me wait in line, and then I don't even necessarily get to order what I really want, you understand? But she got not your average trucker, man. Figured I'd shoot a quick video. Everybody out there dealing with bad rates, hold your head. Everybody that's out here always asking me about Amazon and how to get on with Amazon. Listen, man, if you ain't got but one truck, there's no point in even asking about it because it's not worth your while. That Amazon load board, that relay board, it's for the birds, dog. It's loads up there. It's like 60 cents a mile, man. And, if you into crackhead prices, man, salute to you. But if you're really trying to be tendered and getting contracts from Amazon, you need a fleet of trucks. I think it's, when I got on, you had to have at least 5. I think they done lowered it to now you gotta have at least 3 trucks, but it don't matter because there's so many people signing up or attempting to sign up. There's a freaking waiting list, so, good luck with all that. And then it's so competitive, man. You got a lot of people getting out here and losing their opportunity because, Amazon cares about your scores. And a lot of people don't realize that. They ain't using the app like they supposed to, or they showing up literally a minute late and all that, and they scores is going from 100 down to 80 something, and you out the game quick. And it's like pretty much you got to maintain 100 to even for them to keep sending you loads, because you drop down to 97 or 98, it's literally 1,000 trucking companies right behind you that want your spot, man. So it's competitive, y'all. I was telling that to one of my drivers recently. But anyway, y'all be easy, man. Trucking Not Your Average Gmail. Stay safe, stay blessed. Hold your head, man. It can't possibly last forever. You understand? And God bless the families. It was a dude in Minnesota that was delivering for Amazon. He in one of them little blue vans, got in a little fender bender. Dude in Minnesota killed him and said, yo, he thought he was a gang member. Like, what? Anyway, man, God bless all the black and brown people that's out here being hunted, man. Like the dude in Georgia, it's on video. He's jogging. They stop a white pickup truck in front of him and murder him 2 months ago. Nobody gets charged because it's a citizen's arrest. They think he breaking in houses. Yo, I got homeboys that have manslaughter charges, didn't get no jail time. You understand? So the fact that you telling me that even if he was a burglar, he wasn't burglarizing anybody at that point, but even if this dude had ever broken in a house before, you go to court, you're not being sentenced to death, man. So all my black and brown people, man, y'all hold your head. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Pay attention to what's going on. Y'all be easy, you heard?